Hi everyone! In this video, I will explain Systemic Functional Linguistics or SFL, focusing on three main aspects: theme, mood, and transitivity. This video is created as part of an academic project and it aims to explain how language works not only in terms of grammar but also in terms of meaning and function. So, with this video, I will also show clause analysis using color coding, so the concepts can be understood more clearly and visually. Now let us begin with a general explanation of systemic functional linguistics. Systemic functional linguistics is a theory of language developed by Halliday. In this theory, language is seen as a resource for making meaning, rather than just a set of grammatical rules. This means that every time we use language, we are making choices to express meaning based on context and purpose. According to Halliday, language has three metafunctions. First, the additional metafunction, which represents experience and reality. Second, the interpersonal metafunction, which shows interaction between speakers and listeners. And third, the textual metafunction, which organizes information into coherent message. So, in this video, theme and rheme belongs to the textual metafunction, mood belongs to the interpersonal metafunction, and transitivity belongs to the additional metafunction. In systemic functional linguistics, theme is the element that comes first in a clause. It functions as the point of departure of the message. Meanwhile, rheme is the rest of the clause, where new information is presented and developed. Simply, theme tells us what the clause is about, and rheme tells us what is said about that theme. Let us look at this example. The teacher explains the concept clearly. In this clause, the teacher functions as the theme because it appears at the beginning of the clause. It is also the topical theme, specifically a participant, because it represents the main actor in the clause. The rest of the clause explains the concept clearly, functions as the rheme because it provides new information about the theme. This is called a non-marked theme because the subject of the clause also functions as the theme. Now, let us move to a market theme example. In the classroom, students actively discuss SFL concepts. Here, in the classroom functions as the theme because it comes first in the clause. However, it is not the subject. Instead, it is a circumstantial agent of place. Because the theme is not the subject, this clause is considered to have a marked theme. The rest of the clause, students actively discuss SFL concepts, functions as the rheme. Now we look at the clause with multiple themes. However, students still find SFL challenging at first. In this clause, however, functions as a textual theme. More specifically, it is a conjunctive agent because it links this clause up to previous discourse and shows contrast. Next, students functions as the topical theme, specifically a participant. The rest of the clause still find SFL challenging at first, functions as the rheme. This example shows that a clause may contain more than one type of theme. Thematic progression explains how themes develop across clauses in a text to create coherence. There are three main types of thematic progression. The first is constant theme pattern, where the same theme is repeated in each clause. The second is linear theme pattern, where the rhyme of one clause becomes the theme of the next clause. And the third is split rhyme pattern, where one rhyme contains more than one idea, and each idea becomes a theme in subsequent clauses. These patterns help text flow logically and coherently. The mood system belongs to the interpersonal metafunction. It shows how speakers use language to interact with others, such as giving information, asking questions, or giving commands. There are three main types of mood in English. First, declarative mood, which is used to give information. For example, she likes reading English text. Second, interrogative mood, which is used to ask questions. This includes yes or no questions and WH questions, such as do you understand SFL or why is theme important? And third, imperative mood, which is used to give commands or instructions, such as please analyze the clause carefully. Transitivity belongs to the additional metafunction. It explains how language represents experience through processes, participants, and circumstances. So, in the transitivity system, there are six main process types. First, material process, which represents actions or events, such as the student analyzed the sentence. Second, mental process, which represents sensing, thinking, or feeling, such as she understands SPL concepts. And third, relational process, which represents being or having, such as SPL is a functional linguistic theory. And next, fourth, verbal process, which represents saying, such as the lecturer explains the theory. Fifth, behavioral process, which represents psychological and psychological behavior, such as the students listen carefully. And the last one, the sixth, existential process, which represents existence, such as there is a problem in this analysis. This video analysis is based on the framework of Systemic Functional Linguistics developed by Halliday. The explanation of theme and rhyme, mood system, and transitivity mainly refers to Halliday and Matheson's Introduction to Functional Grammar. In addition, this presentation is supported by Egin's Introduction to Systemic Functional Linguistics, which provides clear explanation of metafunctions and thematic organization, as well as Jarrett and Wignall's Making Sense of Functional Grammar. For transitivity processes, these references are used to ensure theoretical accuracy and consistency in the linguistic analysis presented in this video. So, to conclude, Systemic Functional Linguistics helps us understand language as a system for making meaning. Through theme and rhyme, we understand how information is organized. Through mood, we understand interaction between speakers and listeners. And through transitivity, we understand how experience is represented in language. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I hope this presentation or this video helps you understand systemic functional linguistics more clearly. Thank you very much. Goodbye. See you.